Okay, so when something is written in scientific notation, what that means is it's written in this form. Some value a times 10 to the power of n, okay, where your a value is a single digit in front of the decimal. And the way that we can indicate that is it's going to be greater than or equal to 1, but it's going to be less than 10. Okay, so it has to be exactly one digit in front of the decimal when you write your answer in scientific notation. Okay, so when you're looking at something like that here, okay, to represent extremely large numbers, okay, 1,340,000 becomes, you write all the digits, 134 without the zeros, place a decimal after the first digit, times 10 to the power of, and the way that you can identify this is if you go back up to this original number and you start counting toward the left. Here you count, to get the decimal after the first digit, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the power that you move to the left. Okay, so extremely large numbers have positive powers in their scientific notation. Okay, if you have an extremely small number, okay, you're looking at a negative power. So again, you do the same thing. You take all of the digits, just write all the digits other than the zeros, so 4 and 7. Place a decimal after the first, times 10 to the power of, and once again, as you just count to see how many places do you move this decimal to get it after the first digit. So we move it 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. So 4, we move it, since it's an extremely small number, it's a negative power. And so those would be your scientific notation forms. If you're entering scientific notation on the homework assignments, the way that you're going to enter this here is this is going to be 1.34 times is the asterisk, 10 to the power of 6. If I ask you to enter a number in scientific notation, it may require that you do that. So if you were to write just this number right here, it may prompt you and say, this is not proper scientific notation. And so you do have to, if I'm asking you to write it in this notation, you do have to enter it in that form. Okay. Okay, so I want you just to answer, see if you can rewrite the forms of each of these here really quickly. And can you put these into correct scientific notation? Now, you may also be asked to multiply and divide with and add and subtract in scientific notation. You can use a calculator on those, or you can enter it if I have the equation editor on your homework answers, and you can enter it in that form as well. Okay, so for the first one, just write your digits, 314 times 10 to the power of, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's an extremely small number, so it's in the negative direction. So that would be your answer for the first. Here, 148, write your digits, place the decimal after the first, times 10 to the power of, and just move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We move 8 places. It's an extremely large number, so it's going to be positive, and that would be your scientific notation.